Call 911.
Whoa, excuse me. Hey, stop. Stop. Back off.
The good news is we found her, but before I get to that, we need to have ourselves a little conversation. You see, I'm not the only person who shared this video. And on one of the other videos that someone had posted, somebody believed they heard the man, who we thought was her husband, call her by her name. They believed they heard him call her Abby.
Abby, okay?
Yeah, that's a crowded restaurant. I'm not even convinced that the voice you hear is the man that's with her. He's kind of far away from the phone for it to be so clear. Furthermore, I'm not convinced that that person said the name Abby. People thought they heard Abby, so they were like, oh, she said she worked at the school. That guy said Abby, and they started digging. And apparently they found an Abby that worked at that school. So then they searched her name, and they found Abby Rice, who lives in the area. And they were like, it's her. And they started posting it was her, and then people saw that on other videos and came to my videos and started commenting, it's Abby Rice. It's not. It's not at all, and this one was so simple for anyone who cared to take a moment to know it wasn't her. Because the woman in the video has an extremely distinctive mole on her chin, and this woman has none. But it gets even worse than that, because this Abby Rice isn't even the Abby Rice who works at that school. So you named two of the wrong people. And people have been trying to reach out and make threats and do stuff, which again, if you do that, if you call a person or you threaten them, you're as bad as the person in the video. That does nothing. It just means you're a bad person too. And all of that based on the fact that they believe they heard him call her Abby. And I can tell you there's no reason for him to call her Abby, because her name is Betty. Betty Thorne. See? Betty Thorne. And because we can and should be thorough, there is that distinctive mole. It's just flopped in these two images because this is a selfie using a front-facing camera that flops the image, and this was done with a back camera. And oh, look, the same glasses, the same frames from the video that's underneath her sunglasses, and she's wearing in that picture. And then, of course, there's also the fact that this is the same guy that was trying to intervene and get her to stop. Now, in the video, she said she worked there for 5 years, and I had some people say that this woman did work for that school district back in the day, but does not currently work there. And I've heard some rumors about where she works, but rumors aren't enough for me to be like, she works here, so I'm not going to say that. Also worth noting, this incident happened just over a year ago to that couple. They've been afraid to post about it. It was so traumatizing to them and their daughter, and then there's some stuff going on that their daughter is getting out there, and they were like worried with the state of things currently that it was just going to get worse. And they didn't want to feel like victims. They wanted to take ownership and stand up and show like, this is not okay. So they posted the video, and I'm glad that they did. But to the good people of Surprise, Arizona, just so you know, this monster lives among you. This person who wanted to traumatize a child and just be absolutely horrific to a gay couple because she doesn't agree with their lifestyle. So just keep an eye out for Betty, I suppose.